The latest figures from Asthma and Living UK show that there are now 5.4 million people across the UK receiving treatment for asthma, including 68,000 people living in Scotland, the equivalent of 1 in 14. The statistics from the charity also show that approximately 160,000 people across the country are diagnosed with asthma every year and that roughly 250,000 adults and children are living with severe asthma. The charity advises that people with severe asthma, or other long-term respiratory conditions, may be eligible for Personal Independence Payment (PIP), or Adult Disability Payment (ADP). A successful claim for PIP or ADP is worth between £26.90 and £172.75 each week in additional financial support, and as the benefit is paid every 4 weeks, this amounts to between £107.60 and £691 every pay period. It's important to be aware that new claims for PIP have been replaced by ADP for people living in Scotland since August 2022. The devolved disability benefit for people over 16 and under state pension age follows similar eligibility criteria to PIP. Find out more here. The latest figures from the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, show that 139,058 people over 16 are claiming PIP or ADP for some 24 respiratory conditions, including asthma, chronic bronchitis and pneumonia. Number of people claiming PIP for respiratory conditions: July 2023 Scotland, 14,350, does not include ADP claimants. England and Wales, 142,626 living abroad, 80 Great Britain total, 139,058. It's also crucial to understand that, according to DWP guidance, entitlement to PIP is not based on an individual's health condition or disability alone, but on how much a long-term health condition or disability impacts an individual's daily life or mobility. Conditions are classed under a main disabling condition, often using the official medical term, which may mean some people are unaware of the additional support available to help with the extra costs of a particular condition, such as asthma. For example, people with breathing difficulties may be unaware that conditions in this category, including bronchiectasis, cystic fibrosis, empyema and asthma, fall under the main disabling category of respiratory disease. Respiratory conditions: diseases of the upper respiratory tract, sleep apnea, obstructive upper respiratory tract, other diseases of type not known, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, chronic bronchitis, emphysema, bronchiectasis, cystic fibrosis, asthma, pulmonary fibrosis, extrinsic allergic alveolitis, fibrosing alveolitis, pulmonary fibrosis, other, type not known, pneumoconiosis, asbestosis, pneumoconiosis, coal workers, pneumoconiosis, other, type not known, silicosis, granulomatous lung disease and pulmonary infiltration, granulomatous lung disease and pulmonary infiltration, other, type not known, sarcoidosis, disease of the pleura, empyema pleura, other diseases of type not known, pleural effusion, pneumothorax, lung transplantation, heart and lung transplantation, pulmonary embolus, pneumonia, lower respiratory tract, other diseases of type not known. Below is an overview of PIP and ADP to help you decide if you or someone you know should make a claim for a disability benefit from the DWP or Social Security Scotland. What is PIP? PIP is a benefit which is gradually replacing DLA. If you need extra help because of an illness, disability or mental health condition, you could be eligible for PIP. You will be assessed by a health professional to work out the level of help you can get, and your rate will be reviewed to make sure you are getting the right support. Who is eligible for PIP or ADP? To be eligible for PIP or ADP, you must have a health condition or disability where you have had difficulties with daily living or getting around, or both, for 3 months. Expect these difficulties to continue for at least 9 months. You usually need to have lived in the UK for at least 2 of the last 3 years and be in the country when you apply. In addition to what we have outlined above, if you get or need help with any of the following because of your condition, you should consider applying for PIP or ADP. Preparing, cooking or eating food, managing your medication, washing, bathing or using the toilet, dressing and undressing, engaging and communicating with other people, reading and understanding written information, making decisions about money, planning a journey or following a route, moving around. There are different rules. If you are terminally ill, you will find these on the Gov. UK website here. DWP or Social Security Scotland will assess how difficult you find daily living and mobility tasks. For each task they will look at whether you can do it safely, how long it takes you, how often your condition affects this activity, whether you need help to do it, from a person or using extra equipment. How are PIP and ADP paid? PIP and ADP are usually paid every 4 weeks unless you are terminally ill, in which case it is paid weekly. It will be paid directly into your bank, building society or credit union account. ADP is paid at the same rates as PIP. What are the PIP and ADP payment rates? You will need an assessment to work out the level of financial help you will receive, and your rate will be regularly reviewed to make sure you are getting the right support. PIP is made up of 2 components. Daily living, mobility. Whether you get one or both of these and how much depends on how severely your condition affects you. You will be paid the following amounts per week depending on your circumstances. Daily living standard rate, £68. 10 enhanced rate, £101.75. Mobility standard rate, £26.90. Enhanced rate, £71. How you are assessed. You will be assessed by an independent healthcare professional to help the DWP determine the level of financial support, if any, you need, for PIP. Face-to-face consultations for health-related benefits are offered alongside video calls, telephone and paper-based assessments. It's important to be aware that there is no choice here, it's up to the health professional and DWP. Adult disability payment assessments will not involve face-to-face assessments, unless this is preferred by the claimant. Find out more about the changes here. You can find out more about DWP PIP assessments here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. How do you make a claim for PIP? You can make a new claim by contacting the DWP. You will find all the information you need to apply on the Gov. UK website here. Before you call, you will need your contact details, your date of birth, your national insurance number. This is on letters about tax, pensions and benefits, your bank or building society account number and sort code, your doctor or health worker's name, address and telephone number, dates and addresses for any time you've spent abroad, in a care home or hospital. Even if you don't qualify for financial support, you could be eligible for a National Entitlement Travel Card, which offers free or reduced travel across Scotland on most public transport links. For more information about PIP, visit Gov. UK here. How to apply for adult disability payment. People can apply ADP, over the phone, by post or in person. To find out more or apply, visit the dedicated pages on mygov.scot here or call Social Security Scotland on 0800 182 2222. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.